So it was mainly introduced here in Tanzania. And the people who introduced the Arabica coffee here was called Charles Dundas. Charles Dundas was a British researcher who was having his research tour back in southern Western Highland in Ethiopia in 1930. Then he gets a chance to see some coffee bush plant. So he took some species and tried to plant some of it in Britain. But hence the Arabica coffee can tolerate low temperature and not freezing, and Britain is like a freezing point, so the coffee failed to grow in Britain. Nowadays we are called Tanzania, but when you go back in 1930, we were still the mandatory territory to the British colony, and that time we were called Tanganyika. So Chesdandas come here, him with the cooperation of colonial government and as local chaga, officially start to grow coffee in the slope of mountain Kilimanjaro. And while my people they start to grow coffee here, they don't start to grow it all over the Kilimanjaro. But Chesdandas was be given something like 8-acre farm for research. He plants it Arabica coffee. Then after some few time, people they see the outcome. That the coffee which we plant here, it grow well. So then they spread the knowledge all over the Kilimanjaro and my people get aware, start to grow coffee. 3 years later, I mean when it reached 1933, as Chaga, we were already start to grow coffee or kahawa, we call it kahawa in Swahili, but we don't have a market to sell our coffee. So local people, they decide to gather themselves and form a cooperative shop, and they name this cooperative shop KNCU, Kilimanjaro Native Coffee Union. Where all the local people, after they do the harvest of their coffee, they just process it till it be clean, like the one we have here. Then these are the one which they're going to sell to the cooperative shop. And the cooperative shop, they act like a big buyer, buying all coffee from the local people, roast it, put a logo, then they sell it all over the world. But the main aim for the local people to found KNCU, it was in order the KNCU to support us while we do the business. But as the day going on, the cooperative shop, they turn out to be exploitator. Hence, they want to buy coffee by low price from the local people, roast for themselves, then they sell. So nowadays, I can say it's like 20% of the villagers as the one who they keep selling their coffee to cooperative shop, and 80% of us, we no more dealing with some cooperative stuff anymore. People, they have other means of selling their coffee, like bring their coffee to some big shop, courier, or they use the opportunity of Materun village to be the destination of the tourists, and they sell to the tourists directly if they like to support the local people economy. Our coffee, while you plant it, it can take time till you can do the first harvesting. It can take like 2 or 3 years. It depends with the attitude of the place. And hence local people, they never spray the chemical to boost up a plant. So we just have only one time of harvesting the year, but it's a long time of harvesting. Normally we start to pick the ripe berry from the tree from the starting of August, and we can keep picking or harvesting up to November or December. Now when you look to our coffee tree, you can see they are all green. Green are not ripe, so we don't pick the green one. We only pick the red one. But hence we are out of season, so we're going to use the one from the last harvesting, the one which is already picked, removed the red shell, wash them, put them to dry through the sunlight, then they look clean like the one we have here. But this one which we have here, when you do hard, like you want to break it, you can see the second shell. Can you see the second shell? This second shell, we remove it by using our local machine there, mortar, and a big stick paste. We pound it, then it's be removed. Normally, while we do this activity, we do it in local way. So we have some local motivation song we sing to motivate the one who do the job. And what you have to do, friend of mine, is concentrate on the song or not on the job, so you never get tired. Are you ready to make your own cup of coffee? Yahoo! So we put our coffee beans, someone starts pounding like this, then we clap our hand following his beat. I, Emmanuel, I'll sing Twanga. My brotherhood here, they respond Twanga to motivate the one who do the job. Where are you coming from, friend?
From Russia.
Russia. Moscow?
Not Moscow, from different cities.
Karibu sana.
Twanga moja twanga.
Twanga.
Twanga wewe twanga.
Twanga.
Twanga moja twanga.
Twanga.
Twanga gavi twanga.
Twanga.
Twanga bei habe.
Twanga.
Twanga labda bode.
Twanga.
Twanga raisha twanga.
Twanga.
Twanga wewe twanga.
Twanga.
Twanga mateni.
Twanga.
Twanga wewe twanga.
Twanga.
Twanga tufurahi.
Twanga.
Twanga na uko Russia.
Friend, as we do this every day, so today it's your time for you to make your own cup of coffee. We respect Mother Nature, and all over the world they say ladies first, right?
Au!
So it's my pleasure to welcome you to start doing the job. Karibu.
Тебя просят потолочь.
Ага. Окей.
Your name?
Тамара.
Tamara. Whoa, twanga wewe twanga. Twanga wewe twanga. Twanga Tamara twanga. Twanga wewe twanga. Twanga na yo Russia. Twanga wewe twanga.
Au!
Twanga wewe twanga. Twanga kuna matata. Twanga happy people. Twanga wewe twanga. Twanga paguli paguli. Twanga wewe twanga. Twanga kuna matata. Twanga strong ladies. Twanga wewe twanga. Twanga Russian style. Twanga na yo Moscow. Twanga na yo vodka. Twanga wewe twanga. Twanga kuna matata. Twanga local barista. Twanga TIA.
Twanga wewe twanga. Twanga usiwaze. Twanga happy people. Twanga uko Russia. Twanga Asha Vini. Twanga na huyo nani? Twanga na Putini. Twanga na Tanasha.
It's a cooperative, so all of you must cooperate.
Thank you.
Kuna matata.
Тебя, понимаете?